for the Utah Jazz. To the middle, shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
And with deceptive speed and a lengthy wingspan, defenders can sometimes just get stuck fouling favors.
For Utah, they have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And, guys, I'd have to credit the work they put in at the free throw line to practice this season. I mean, because they have noticeably improved since a year ago.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Favors nails both of them. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting it beautifully here in the third, 56% from the field. Now, here's Cobb. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Outside Conley. High post shot. And he drops that one in. Conley's got 5 points in the quarter.
And this is Conley's game. Just terrific with that mid-range. The D has to be much more concerned.
And Cobb gets it to go. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. And it's Morgan in at the 4 spot. That's the group right now for Utah. Cobb passes to Claxton. Brown kicks to Cobb. The 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And Utah has possession. After the three-pointer from Hendricks Cobb. It's blocked.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Here's Niang following the bucket by the Nets. Well, we know, Clark, that something that's also going to impact the NBA this season. Teams are not going to get a lot of footage of the incoming draft class.
Great point, Kevin. And again, that's why the executives get paid the big bucks. Hopefully they've done plenty of work to see a number of players prior to the college tournament being canceled. And it's a bit of an art and science equation anyway when you're evaluating young players. And this just exacerbates it a bit because you don't have that little bit more of information that you'd like to have. So in that case, you go with what you do have to the best of your ability.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Here's Niang. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Brown, good.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Here's Niang. Kicks to Azubuike. Hughes against Brown. To the paint. Azubuike. Good. Azubuike's got 4 points in the quarter.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Claxton the pass to Brown. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Rebound by Azubuike.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Here's Oni. Stolen. Pushing it up. Here's Cobb. And the Nets, another three.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Morgan. And the pass to Niang. Shot clock at 5. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And it's Brown missing.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Down the stretch of last season, Greg, we saw some teams resting healthy players, even ones out of the playoff hunt, and they got fined. But is the amount, which I think is about $25,000, is that enough to discourage that tactic?
You know, I don't think it is. Not when team revenues are measured in the hundreds of millions. You got to do more to keep them honest. But by the same token, you know, if I get $200 million invested in a guy, I want to protect my investment. And so if I can rest them here or there and prolong their career, I think my organization's all the better for it.
Dinwiddie is checked in for Brooklyn. Junior comes in for Cobb. Both shots good from the stripe. You know, you look at the 2020 class for the Basketball Hall of Fame, Greg, some great names, headlined by Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, Kobe Bryant. I mean, historic players.
And all the more emotional, Kevin, having Kobe enshrined after his tragic passing. But when you look at the accomplishments of this class, arguably the most decorated that the Hall of Fame has ever seen.
And, Greg, you've gotten a bird's eye view. You've gotten a front court view. You've had a chance to be alongside these Hall of Fame players.
Incredible talents, great people, and truly they've been terrific ambassadors for our game.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Here's Azubuike. A rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got 11 rebounds in the game. Three-pointer. The shot will not fall. And it's Utah the other way. Out to the right wing. High arcing shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Connects again.
Once again, he's hit the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance, GA, has tied him for third most 50-point games in a season. He keeps just delivering one great performance after another.
I can't believe he has matched Kobe's 10 games of 50 points. Just shows the level of greatness we are witnessing this season. That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 points worked out just fine.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Well, we know, Clark, without distractions or outside issues, no travel, the players in the bubble on that Orlando campus were laser focused. Do you feel that boosted the level of play, the quality of play?
I think it did, Kevin. I think the biggest part of that was the lack of travel, not needing to jump on planes and back and forth to different cities and getting in late at night. I think that created an atmosphere where guys could really focus on their bodies and their rest and playing the game. So I do think it increased the level of play a bit.
Here's Luwawu. Right wing. This one for 3. And again, 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Oni passes to Hughes. Pass to Oni. Here's Niang. Nice ball movement by Utah. And it's blocked. They recover it. Here's Oni over Junior. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Good, another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. And the foul called on Junior. That'll be his second foul of the game. Well, we know the NBA is looking to get rid of the one-and-done rule pretty soon. Adam Silver, Greg, saying he thinks the league can create a better system. Do you think so?
I think they can create a better system for some. I think the growth of the G League, no doubt, is instrumental in that new system. Now these young rookies can get the playing time in lower tier pro games as they continue to develop. But I think still the collegiate game plays a significant role. The experience of going to college, even for a year, can be invaluable.
There are pros both ways, college or the G League. Agreed?
I do. I'm just glad it's not a one-size-fits-all proposition. Now you have the option. Not every kid wants to go to college and have that experience.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Junior kicks to Green. Passes it to Lawrence. From past the arc. Rebounded by the Jazz. Here's Niang. Pass to Azubuike. Here's Oni. Guarded by Green. Azubuike, the pass to Niang. Here's Hughes. The three-pointer, no good. Now, Junior fires the 3. He doesn't hit that one. Utah has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Doubled by Lawrence. Three-pointer. That shot off the mark. And Brooklyn will come the other way. The pass to Claxton. Here's Luwawu. Hughes covering. And a wide open look for Junior. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Hughes tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, your son's been drafted. You were drafted in the NBA. As you look back on the process that you went through and your son Cole has gone through, what are some of the flags? What are some of the things that stand out to you?
First and foremost, Boy, how time flies. I mean, it wasn't
Yeah,
that
no
long
kidding.
ago, at least
No
it feels
kidding.
like, that they were calling my name on draft night. But
91, right?
yeah.
91.
You know, every stage of life, though, has its joys. And listen, to play the game I love and now see him playing it at this level, it's truly a blessing. And in his case, he probably loves it even more. You know, he didn't grow up the way I did. He grew up just with a true love and passion for the game. So it's humbling and obviously something that I take great pride in.
We were taken out of UNLV 1991, number 12 overall. I remember it like it was yesterday.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Brooklyn.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a two-game season series. So I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Junior. And again for three.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets. Pass to Oni for three. It's hauled in by Claxton.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Junior way out, so connects again from distance.
And with that made three, he now stands alone for third most threes in a single game.
He's been locked in, and it's been lights out for him all game long, D.A. What a shooting performance. Here's Hughes. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And it's going to go on Iman Shumpert.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for your Jazz, Elijah Hughes, taking 2 shots.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. 11 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And here's Junior. From deep three-point range. Again, what an avalanche.
And that puts him even for third on the single-game scoring list. Simply amazing.
I'm at a loss for words. Greg, his has been one of the greatest offensive games we'll ever see. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. See you later.